Hello, hope you're enjoying World Book Day. I thought since it was World Book Day, I'd share a game with you that I often play in our lessons. Um, Let me share my screen and then I can show it to you. Here we go. I call it the Dotty board game, and this is a really generic version, but you can obviously change it um, according to your child or the book you're reading or whatever. So you might change pictures, the yellow dots to a picture of you and green dots to a picture of your child. Or if your child particularly likes fish, you might have a picture of a fish, a shark, and a dolphin, or whatever it is that kind of like is relevant to you. But the idea is you roll the dice and you can be yellow for the purpose of this video. So I'll write you on there and I'll be green. You roll the dice and you roll a six. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could land here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here or here. So basically, you've got a few options. If you were to land on the green, because I'm green, I would have to read a sentence a page or whatever's appropriate. If you were to land on a yellow, because you chose yellow, you would have to read a sentence a page, paragraph, or whatever's appropriate. If you were to land on a blue, you roll the dice again, and then whatever number you get tells you the forfeit that you have to do. So if you'd chosen to land here and you rolled a 3, you've come from round here. So you would go back this way, 1, 2, 3. And the person which was yellow, I think that was me, would have to do the reading. Oh no, it's go back 6 spaces. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'd be back to that blue there. But the idea is for a lot of children, because they spend so much time when they're reading, trying to actually focus on what they're reading, the actual content of the story gets lost. They're having to put all their energy into trying to translate the symbols on the page and what the letters say. And then once you've got what each individual letter is, like how do I combine those to make a word? And I've made a word, but is that the proper word or is that just kind of like how I've blended something to make it into a word that I think it might be because that's how it looks like it should be? And I'm so busy trying to work out what that word was, I can't remember what the previous word was. And so the previous word has now lost all its meaning. And what is supposed to be an enjoyable story to read is suddenly kind of like a huge challenge and is far from enjoyable. So the idea is if you do some of the reading and your child does some of the reading, it breaks it up so that onus isn't completely on them to read. So yeah, it basically shares the responsibility. So you do some, and then during that time they get to enjoy the story. They read some, and during that time they actually get to read. And if there's a word they're not sure of, feel free to help them. It's how they'll learn best is by being encouraged and even if you just sound it out for them. So for example, if it's n, d, and just help them sound it out or actually can like give them the word, whatever it's needed, because if they've struggled for too long on each individual word, they're going to lose track of what the actual story was, and they're going to lose all enjoyment, all desire to participate, and it just becomes an uphill struggle. Whereas if you give them the support they need initially, eventually they're not going to need your support as much and they'll become more confident in their own right. So have a truly amazing World Book Day. And I tell you what, let me know what your child's favourite book is. I'd love to know. Have a great afternoon and take care. Bye.